did feel like the longer the game went on, it just wasn't Arsenal's night.
I believe as soon as it went 1-0, I said the game's done. You could see by just the Arsenal fans and the players on the pitch, you could see by their reaction, it was like, oh, I didn't see a reaction of, uh-oh, now we can open up and really go at them. I just said, for me, when it went 1-0, game's done. Manchester City are going to get another. The momentum was in favour of them. Manchester City players came alive and wanted to be even more aggressive after that first goal. But like to these guys say, I think the one thing that Troy likes, got to know Troy now, adversity. Pep has been through a lot of adversity recently, and Troy and Grella and I like those characters who they embrace adversity. I'm going to show you. They don't shy away from it. And that is what Pep Guardiola has done. When many people have questioned him and doubted him, he's continuously found ways to do things. He's been very clever with the media, how he's tweaked his messages at times at the right time and said the right things. But he's a master of what he does. And he deserves so much credit because it's not easy to do this. But again, maybe
keep doing it, though,
to keep doing it.
And maybe that's a symbol as well of how well he has rejuvenated this team, because he has been criticised in the past, hasn't he, for maybe letting players go that City fans felt like still had more to give to the club. Nico O'Reilly may be the perfect example of how he is able to bring the youth through.
Well, I remember when they let David Silva go and Phil Foden came in. Everyone said, oh, you can't get David Silva. What are you doing? Phil Foden comes in, he's great. They let Kevin De Bruyne go now. Nico O'Reilly steps in. This is one of the best managers we've ever seen. He knows what's coming. He knows the truth. He let Cole Palmer leave, by the way. This is what he knows. He knows what builds his teams, who can do what he wants them to do. Ryan Cherki, for me, is one of my favourite footballers to watch. And I love the fact that the personality and the way that he is, he shows it. And Pep hasn't taken that out of his game. But one player who won't get any credit, but was fantastic today, Nunes, the right-back, was fantastic. You can say Trossard had a bad game, all of that fun stuff. But the way he handled himself, the set pieces, Arsenal had no chance. They were just fantastic. To a man today, if you looked at the squad, you'd have said, right, Ake, we're not sure. Kusanov, we're not sure. Every single one of them was fantastic.
And I like Ryan Cherki for Pep, because for me, sometimes you get these players, they're so programmed in Pep's way. Ryan Cherki's that one with rough around the edges to say, yeah, I'm going to do what I want. And he's that talented, and he knows how talented he is. And we talked about him getting an opportunity today in a big game. He got his opportunity and he took it, because he grew in that second half as well. And then when you watch him play, the touches, the way to carry the ball and how he's so comfortable, he's a special player where I describe him as an artist. You've got to let him go out and play. You can't overcoach a player like him.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You just celebrated your 21st birthday yesterday, right? I mean, what a better birthday present is there than a brace and the Carabao Cup trophy?
No, it's been a great weekend. Yeah, I'm in disbelief. I don't know what to think at the minute, but yeah, I'm gonna celebrate tonight with my friends and family, and then yeah, straight into international break.
That's come at the wrong time, though, right? You would have a good couple of days there. You want to get bang on it today, surely?
Yeah, so international starts on Friday for me. So
happy days.
A bit later.
Oh, yeah.
Nico, by the way,
I'll be all right.
Yeah, little trip to Dubai a bit before then.
Don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
Troy was just telling everybody where you were going to celebrate, so don't be surprised if he crashes it tonight.
If I gate crash, I apologise. I do just want to say, though, again, over the course of this game and this season, you've excelled, obviously, at left back and in the middle. I personally see you as a midfielder, long term, breaking in and do the way you do at the back post. How does it feel to be able to switch your mind from a left back to a centre mid? Because for most people, they struggle with one position. You're able to be top class in two positions.
No, it can be tough. Obviously, I can have my games where I'm a bit off it. I just seen in the first 20 minutes at Real Madrid away in the Bernabeu, I got caught up in behind me a few times. So yeah, it's hard to keep switching. But I mean, to be a world-class player, a top player, which I'm trying to aspire to be, you need to be able to just switch and adapt to different positions, and it's a good attribute to have as well.
Everyone's talking about the psychological edge today. Obviously, Arsenal, you're chasing them in the league. They're going all guns blazing. What does this do now to you guys? Don't give me the nonsense answer of game after game. What does this do for you boys?
It does a lot for us. Build momentum and just push on now. Obviously, it's a big blow for them as well. They was going for everything, just as we was. But
do you smell blood in the water now?
Yeah, 100%. I think that the blood never went. We've always smelled blood. We're confident within ourselves. We know we can do it. They've got to come to our place, which is not a tough place to come to, as everyone's seen this season. So, yeah, we do smell blood, and we're going to keep going.
I just got a little quick one for me. That second half transformation for you guys, what was the most important message or the message that Pep said leading into that second half?
It was to find the space on the right with Ryan Cherky. We seen the space was there because Rice likes to jump into Rodri or Bernardo. So we seen Cherky was the free man, and yeah, that's where the goals came from, the right side. So worked.
Obviously, we're going to speak to Pep in a second. What's he like, though? I've had a couple of friends that I've played with that have been managed by him, and they say he's the best. What makes him so great?
Just his winning mentality. He wants to win everything. Yeah, he wants us to work hard every day. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Let's be honest. Most people at home, if I had his trophy cabinet, I'd be gone long time ago. Thank you very much. I don't need this. I don't need the stress. I mean, you have to be wired a special way to continue to want to win, continue to take it personal, continue to have these standards for yourself after having what he's been able to accomplish, not only as a player, but also as a manager. So you have to respect what he's been able to do, but just do the math. Everyone else would have said, look at the bank account, full. Look at the trophy cabinet, full.
Yeah.
It's like, for me, I'm
Absolutely.
gone. Goodbye.
Are you reading into his future with Manchester City based on today? Do you think it showed today that he has more to give even to this club, or just football in general?
Just to still take it so personal, still want to win so bad after you won that much. I think that's a special trait that not many people have. And that's why he's special.
That's not something you can gain. That's something that's in you. That's what people have to understand. It's why we talk about individual personalities and characters. There are some people that are just wired like that, ultra competitive, want to win everything, and they can't just turn it off. Everything is competitive. It's about winning, continuously winning, and that's something that's in him. You can't be a manager and start to say, oh, listen, I want to become a winning manager and continue to do it. No, it's just in you from the start, and that's what makes him unique when you talk about the other ones as well.
Does it feel even sweeter, the fact that it is against Mikel Arteta tonight?
100% it does. Again, we're going to get him in a few minutes. He'll probably tell you it doesn't. Of course it does. He'll say, oh, we're friends and this. No one wants to be overtaken. I don't want to be overtaken.
By your successor.
By the successor.
A lot
I
of
definitely don't want to be taken over by my kids. I don't want to. I taught you how to do this. Stay there. You want to keep that distance. So 100% this feels better. I tell you what, though, if they catch him in the league, that one will feel even better. He'll feel even better. I might ask him that in a few seconds.
I mean, who would you rather be at this point in the season, Grella? Would you rather be Arsenal or would you rather be Manchester City?
That's a fantastic question. I think on the night, the emotion of tonight, you would say Manchester City with the way that they played, and we said that they're going to go for the Premier League regardless of where they stand in it. But the reality situation, Arsenal got a very, very favorable tie in the Champions League. They got 9-point lead in the Premier League, still in the FA Cup. So I think probably rather be Arsenal, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, you'd rather be City. Been there, done it. You've got the experience. What?
You can't join in between the two. Congratulations.
And here comes Pep Guardiola now.
Stay connected in Watford or not?
I'll try it. I'll try it.
Massive congratulations.
He's the mayor of London here.
Pep.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
There you go. I know you like to celebrate.
Tonight.
I'm a cigar connoisseur as well, so.
It's a good present.
Yeah, it's a great present.
That's a good one.
Pull that out there,
Congratulations. Yeah, there you go.
Good tonight, I promise you.
You don't want to let anybody else win. Huh? You still have so much drive, huh? How is it possible? That's what we're trying to figure out. How is it possible you win so much and you want to continue to drive to win, and how important it is for you and the team?
Yeah, it's really important. It was hard for most of the players, the first title or first time we were here. Today is against which team we won. So this is the strongest one in Europe right now, in Champions League look, in the Premier Leagues, and to beat them for many aspects it looks like, and so difficult. They prove it for many years, but especially this season. And of course, Carabao Cup, we are happy 5 in 10 years, but especially against them. I have a huge respect. I want to say thank you because they wait all the team until we were down. That it was an incredible gesture for part of Mikel and their people, and really pleased because we make especially first 10-15 minutes they suffocate us like always that. Always Arsenal does, but the second half was an our maximum, I would say, the way we had to play.
My question for you, Pep, is how do you find a way to continue to motivate football players, especially at this level, to want to be successful, want to win continuously?
I want to be honest, if I have to do it, it will not be possible. They have to themselves, the athletes, the football players, when they play, they want to win, they want to perform well. Of course, when they are dropped, I have to be there to tell them the truth, because today in the modern football, the players, all of us, we listen what we listen from outside, you know? We have to tell them what really, I believe the team needs. but they come for them. So I'm not going to motivate Rodri or Bernardo or Nathan Akes or Erling. So they come from themselves. They have the nature, and that's why the reason why in this 10 years we won 19 titles. So it's easy to say, but it's so difficult to accomplish.
Pep, we were just talking as well about your desire to win. We love watching you on the sideline. I think we've got a video here of you celebrating when that goal went in. Describe that emotion when Nico O'Reilly scored the first and then the second.
I got a yellow card. But if I am a manager, I cannot express the feelings. That what sense? You know, we are not an artificial intelligent people. You know that. So if you score a goal in a final against that team, I cannot celebrate it running with my fans. Say, well, yellow card, it's okay, and maybe a red card if you want. But I want to celebrate it, so I'm sorry. So
Pep, we just asked Nico O'Reilly, do you smell blood in the water now? Psychologically, this win obviously is big against that opponent, as you keep saying. Do you smell blood in the water now and you want to go and attack? You wish there was no international break, right?
No.
You want international?
No, I want international break. No, Troy, no. I'm devastated, exhausted. So I've been a tough week. So now I need to come to my kids and rest a little bit. And I think after that we have the qualifying against Liverpool at home. Yeah. That game will help us for our people. Thank you, our supporters. Today was full. Our blue part side was completely full. And it will be nice to play against Liverpool at home after win the first title of the season.
Pep, one more question I want to ask you. We could talk about the football, we could talk about the psychological. There's something else that you know that nobody else knows in this game, because you said it yourself, but we beat them. It was important to beat them. And you have that extra in the game tonight. What is that special ingredient that you have extra than in a moment like tonight?
I think when you are in a competition, a different competition, and one opponent is better than you play against them, that is the ones you want to beat. So because it is the benchmark right now in the Premier League, so have been unbelievable. So but now it's just to try that. I think come for normal. You know, it's we read all these days who gave us the minimum option to win. It was not much, to be honest. You know, when the people say it's normal because the trajectory of them, our trajectory in our weeks, we didn't win Nottingham at home, we didn't West Ham away, we lost 5-1 aggregate against Madrid, so it's normal. So that's why I said, okay, let's prepare it, let's try it, and today it works.